What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Hope all you are having a great day so far. Before I get into this video, I just seen something that I'm sure is going to make me mad tomorrow. I know I am. I know I'm going to be mad. First of all, I just watched the preview for tomorrow's episode. I know damn well I did not just see Ryan yell at Laura. I was like, hold the fuck up, hold up. Cause I see I'm gonna have to whoop somebody's ass. He better not be yelling at Laura, I'm telling you right now. Ryan, you will get fucked up around here. I'm telling you, Playboy. Don't do it to yourself. You don't yell at Queen Laura like that. I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to. He really like try to yell at her. I'm like, hell no. No. Where the hell is Lucky at, first of all? Lucky, get your ass back to Port Charles, wherever you. I don't know where the hell Lucky at. Where he at? Ireland, Africa, wherever you at. Hop your ass on a charter plane and get your ass back here. You got this freak running around here killing people, and then he's snapping on your mama. No, fuck that. You better get back here. Somebody gonna have to get fucked up around here. Anyway, getting into this episode, who do I start with? I'm trying to think. Who do I start with today? Nina. Let me start with her. She pissed me off again today. Let me tell you something. I know Nina's heart is in the right place. I get it. She loves Charlotte. They all do. But she was way out of line today, as usual. She was overstepping her boundaries. I was totally 1000% on Lulu's side today. Totally. I agree with her. First of all, she's trying to discipline her daughter in the right way. But at the same time, Nina's undermining that by bringing Charlotte milk and cookies. If you bring her milk and cookies, it sends the wrong fucking message. Even Lulu said that. And I agree. It does. Bullying is a very serious thing. And I agree with Lulu. You have to nip this in the bud now. It's bad right now. Imagine when Charlotte becomes a damn teenager, it's going to be 30 times worse. You know what I'm saying? When you have these little rich kids who live in these big mansions and drive, their parents drive these fancy cars, they got all this money. And in Charlotte's case, she lives in a big ass castle. She don't even live in a mansion. She lives in a castle. That right there will swell your ego. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your entitlement will go way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these celebrity kids out here with these high booty, falutin attitudes. Like, they run around all sedity and snooty and I'm better than you attitude. That's what Lulu is trying to nip in the bud right now. And it's best that you do it now before she get older. You know what I'm saying? Nina coming here with milk and cookies. I said, are you serious? Are you kidding? Cookies and milk? That sends a horrible message. That basically tells her, oh, and then Nina sat there and told her, you're not in trouble. What the hell is wrong? Yeah, you are in trouble. I'm going to tell you right now. Ain't like you got to beat the child. You know what I'm saying? Granted, a good ass whooping ain't never hurt nobody, and clearly that's what these kids need. But, let Lulu take the lead on this. I mean, if Valentine ain't really going to take the lead, let Lulu lead. You know what I'm saying? That is her child. Let her deal with it. I mean, they're being kind by even letting you sit in on this. You really have no right to even be sitting in on this little meeting, on this little powwow they're having. They're being courteous by letting you in on this because they know how much you care about Charlotte and Charlotte cares about you. But that was the wrong message to send. You don't give that little girl some milk and cookies. That's like rewarding her for bad behavior. And then when Valentine said, he felt responsible for her behavior, here go Nina, delusions of grandeur, sitting there talking about, oh, what bad behavior. Bitch, what is wrong with you? What you mean, what wonder world land do you live in? What candy land do you live in? Talking about what bad behavior. Are you blind? Are you blind and deaf? Did you not hear what Lulu said? Did you not hear what the teacher said when the last time you were in the meeting? Of course not, because she was spazzing out on the teacher in the last meeting. This woman is crazy. Delusional as all hell. That's what you call a delusion of grandeur. You sitting there, you pacifying this girl, dealing with her with kid gloves. Granted, she is a child, but that's the best time to learn. She's old enough to learn right from wrong. And that's what Lulu and Valentine are trying to teach this child. And you're sitting there undermining that. Every time you give her a pat on the head and say, no, you're not in trouble, give her some milk and cookies. Get the hell out of here. You better take them cookies and milk and shove it where the sun don't shine. I would have kicked her ass out that living room. I'm telling you now. I wouldn't have let her in on that meeting. Because that's a detriment to what they're trying to do. You're totally undermining them. It sends a horrible message to that child. Like, you're basically telling the child you're perfect. Like, and that's exactly what Nina said. Oh, Charlotte is so perfect. No, Charlotte is not perfect. I'm pretty sure a lot of parents think their kids are perfect to them, but you don't want to tell them that. Especially an impressionable child. You don't tell no little impressionable kid, oh, you're perfect. You could do no wrong. Have some cookies and milk and go destroy the damn house and I'll give you some ice cream. No, you don't do that. Are you insane? Then the next thing you know, you keep patting them on the head saying they perfect. Next thing you know, you got a little Michael Myers running the fuck around. Are you insane? Don't do that. No, you punish her. Take away the cookies and milk. Put her ass to bed an hour early. No dessert for a week. Punishment. Make her write on a damn chalkboard or something 100 times. I will not bully. That's how you punish. Not necessarily, you ain't got to necessarily whoop their ass. But if it come down to it, a good spanking don't hurt either. Take away the TV privileges. Take away the iPads. Take away the cell phones. Lord knows a child that age shouldn't have one, but I'm probably sure she does. Just punishment. You don't sit there and reward with cookies and milk. Nina, go sit in the corner somewhere and hush. Go sit in the non-parent corner, why don't you? Damn, can't even let her in and sit with the adults and have a powwow. You got to act a fool and undermine everything. Get my blood pressure up. Like, seriously, that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I could tell Lulu wanted to smack the dog piss out of her. I wouldn't have blamed her either. Shit, you know it's a cold day in hell when Lulu and Valentine agree on something. You know it's an issue. Like, Valentine be looking at Nina like, can you just shut up? Like, that's how he be looking at her like, are you serious? Can you just be quiet? Because he knows she wrong. She is wrong. It's like, damn, like, you ain't never raised no child. I get it why she treats Charlotte that way, because she's always longed for a child. I get it, but that's not the right way to do it. You got to be tough too. It's cool to, be the good parent, be the fun parent, but a lot of times you can't be your child's friend and their parent. They take advantage of the friend part more. You know what I'm saying? When you try to be your child's friend, the child sees that that's what you're trying to do. They take advantage of that. And you the fool to let them do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you got to put your foot down too. It's okay to be the, cool and stuff like that. Try to be a little cool parent here and there. But you got to know when to be stern and when to be tough too. To let them know who, you ain't the one to play with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to teach her right now. I love the scene between Laura and Aiden. I loved it. Laura was pumping him for information, but she also knew not to push too hard. You know what I'm saying? Which I thought was a good thing. But after her conversation with Lulu, she figured out real quick that Charlotte is the one bullying Aiden. She figured that out in 2 seconds. Soon as Lulu said, I don't know who the other child is, Laura turned around and was like, I know who the other child is. I say, yeah, told you. Laura ain't no fool. I did love the scene also with Aiden and Cameron. I like that because it's about time Cameron get off, stop being a jackass and actually be a big brother. He was real nice to him. You know what I mean? Letting him pick out the cookies, majority of them and stuff. He was even nice to Franco. My thing is, everybody know I'm not really a big fan of Franco. But like I said before, I applaud him because there's not many men out there who would step up and be a surrogate father or stepdad to 3 kids, 3 sons who are not theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like, not many men out here would. You got men out here who got kids or a kid, meaning one child, and they're totally deadbeats. They're not even a part of their life. So I commend anybody who steps up to the plate, because Liz had to raise these boys practically by herself ever since they were born, So it's about time that she got a guy in the house who's willing to step up and take charge, be that parent, that can help her out. That's a good thing. It's a wonderful thing. I totally understand where Franco coming from, though. I can definitely understand why he's so mad. Like, even he told Drew. I thought it was nice that Drew came by to see about him and see if he was okay. You know, after him and Kim found out about Lulu, I mean about Kiki's death. Um, I think it was cool that he did that. You know, because remember when Franco found out about Oscar, he reached out to Drew, so Drew's returning a favor. I definitely understand where Franco's coming from. That darkness in him. You know what I'm saying? He really wants to find out who killed Kiki and just beat the shit out of them and kill him. I don't blame him. And Drew let him, told him he wished that, Oscar's cancer had a face so he could beat the shit out of it too. You know what I mean? So I definitely get where they're both coming from. Um, so anyway, Kim, I let me tell you something. I totally understand why Julian didn't tell her about Kiki's death. I mean, when Oscar was going through what he was going through, with the cancer, and Kim didn't see the need to tell him about it. She felt like it was none of his business. And in my opinion, the death of his niece is really none of your business. You know what I'm saying? But the same way that she's trying to be there for Julian, Julian was just trying to be there for her with Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be in this relationship, it's give and take, 50-50. His problems are your problems are his problems. That's just what it is. Y'all got to uplift each other. You got to be there. If you're going to be in this relationship, that's what it is. Um, of course, Alexis was there for him, letting him vent. I felt bad for Julian because Julian felt like he had more time with Kiki. He always wanted to establish a better relationship with her, be more close with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks because, as we all know, the sad part about life is death. Time is not forever. You know what I'm saying? So if there's things that you want to do, people that you want to be close to, whatever it is, you got to do it while you're here. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste time. Time is not forever. You know how they say time waits for no man? Well, shit, time don't wait for nobody. I ain't gonna say no man, it waits for nobody. Man, woman, dog, plant, mouse, whatever. Rat, raccoon, it don't wait for shit. Hey, time is our most precious commodity. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Um, so anyway, moving on from that. Um, Oscar. I liked his scenes with Jocelyn and Cameron today, but this fool got on the phone, called Alexis to rehire her as his attorney to draft his last will and testament. First of all, boy, you're only 15, 16 years old. What do you have to bequeath to anybody? Your PlayStation? I'm just saying, what, your dirty laundry? What, your mom gets the dirty laundry? Jocelyn gets your PS4? I mean, what are you bequeathing to anybody? I just want to know, like, what does he have to leave in a will? You ain't got no money. I mean, unless he talking about some of them Quartermain shares that he's going to get from EOQ. I mean, but he doesn't even have access to those. So, I mean, what exactly are you leaving? I just thought it was kind of funny to see a teenager talking about he has a will. For what? What do you have? A slinky? Like, what are you leaving? Your Batman bed sheets? Like, what the hell are you leaving behind? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I thought it was weird, but Godspeed. I hate that he feels like he's gonna die. I agree with Jocelyn though. I mean, shit, like I said, time ain't forever. And Jocelyn told him, shit, you could any one of us can die at any moment. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep hope. I mean, you have an illness. You can't let the illness beat you. You got to work hard, keep the faith, and beat the illness. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the illness beat your ass, beat its ass. You know what I'm saying? He just got to keep that faith. Positive thoughts equals positive results. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to stay positive about it. I still feel like Kim is hiding something, though. I tell people this all the time. I don't trust that witch. It's something about her. I don't know. She just seemed a little iffy to me, even still. So Chase and Michael, I like their little bromance. I feel bad for Michael. Every time I say this every time I see Michael in my videos, I started off by saying I feel bad for Michael. I feel bad for him, man. Every time I see him, I feel depressed for him. Because it's like, damn, yo, all that boy ever seen was misery and death. Like, that's a shame, like, to go through life and just so many people around you just dropping dead. Like, that's just, so many exes, like just dead. Kiki, Sabrina, Abby, like they all just dead. It's like, damn, like do you have a curse on you or something? It's like you got to question it at some point. Like, damn, are you cursed? Like every ex you got done, entered the upper room. The upper room. I swear they all just in the upper room now. It's like, Lord, are they all having a session up there? I bet you. I'm willing to bet. Kiki, Abby, Sabrina, they all up there taking notes on Michael. I bet you. They all up there just chilling. Sipping a gin and juice, gin and tonic, virgin mojito, whatever the hell they drink. Having a good old time. Having a little hen session. Um but yeah, man, I don't blame Michael though. He wanna know like how far they at on the case and stuff. I mean, my whole thing is if Chase, because yesterday it seemed to me like Chase and Jordan were sure that Kiki and Mary Pat's murder was the same. So it was done by the same killer. So if it's done by the same killer, why are you still holding Griffin? We all know Griffin didn't kill Mary Pat because hell, Griffin don't know Mary Pat. So that rules him out right there. If you thinking that the crime is the same person, so that should automatically eliminate him right then and there. Um, I do like the steps that Griffin is taking to solve in this. I mean, not Griffin. That Chase is taking to solve in this case. He's taking the steps, going to see the doctor and stuff. That's why he was at the hospital to find out that since Kiki was stabbed, why wasn't there more blood? And the doctor was explaining it, basically saying whoever stabbed her was either lucky or a very skilled ass killer, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's one to go by. But it still paints a bad picture on Griffin. Because think about it. Griffin is a doctor. He does surgeries and stuff like that. He's very skilled with a knife or at least a scalpel. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that blood doesn't leak out and stuff like that. So that still paints a bad picture on him. You know what I mean? Even though we know he didn't do it, but still, it still doesn't look good for him because he would know how to do a cut without blood leaking out. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look good for him. I still don't know which way I'm gonna go with this. Like as far as Willow and Chase or Willow and Michael. I feel like a love triangle is about to happen. It's clear. I don't know. I mean, I got to see them more. We don't really see Willow that much. So I have to see them interact. Like I said, I'm waiting for them to have a first date, which apparently they're having tomorrow night, Willow and Chase. So if I see them on the first date, then maybe I can make a decision on whether I'm going to like them as a potential couple. I have to see and find out, though. I can't make that decision yet. So Elizabeth and Franco basically are still postponing a damn wedding. If they keep postponing this wedding, they might as well just shack up and forget about the damn marriage. I'm just saying, you might as well just shack up. But anyway, this episode was cool. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought. I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.